Hi guys and welcome back to another video. Now today what I'm going to be bringing you is season 6 episode 20 of City Signings. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 80 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on this signing as well down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing 36-year-old Matt Derbyshire on a free transfer on an 18-month contract? It's certainly a transfer that has definitely split the fan base at this moment in time. I think it's very 50-50. Lots of people calling him just a journeyman. How's he got an 18-month contract? Whereas some other people looking at the other side of it saying, you know, he's played in the Premier League. He'll bring in the real quality that we are missing at this moment in time. Make sure you drop a like on today's video. Subscribe if you are new as well. And let's get into it. This was actually confirmed at 7 o'clock this evening, but I was at my nana and granddad, so I've only just got home now at 20 to 11. So I'm recording this now, so I do apologise about the video being out a lot later than what I would like. Obviously, I can't put it out tomorrow because that is when the Salford at home match preview will be out at 4 o'clock. But at 6:59 p.m. on the 30th of December, Bradford City tweeted saying, breaking news, we are delighted to announce a signing of former Premier League striker Matt Derbyshire on an 18-month contract. The article does then read, Derbyshire arrives in Yorkshire. Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce a signing of former Premier League striker Matt Derbyshire on an 18-month contract. The experienced frontman arrives at the University of Bradford Stadium until the summer of 2024. Conveniently, that is also when Mark Hughes' current contract does expire after agreeing to leave Indian Super League side North East United. Derbyshire spent 4 seasons alongside City manager Mark Hughes at Blackburn Rovers between 2004, the year I was born, and 2008, helping the Ewood Park outfit achieve UEFA Cup qualification, I believe that's the Champions League, through a 6th place Premier League finish, as well as reaching the semi-finals of both the FA Cup and League Cup. A permanent move to Greece with Olympiacos followed before he returned to England with stints at Nottingham Forest, Birmingham City, Rotherham United, Blackpool and Oldham Athletic. The former England under-21 international then served prolific spells in Cyprus with Ammonia and AEK Larnaca, and Australia, Macarthur FC. I actually watched a compilation of his time with Macarthur FC and he scored quite a lot of tap-ins, to be honest with you, quite a lot of headers as well, which did surprise me, out in Australia, before most recently returning out for North East United this season. He said it feels great to be here. It's actually been a long time coming because we thought it would initially happen in the summer, but I am here now and looking forward to getting started. It was something that was rumoured in the summer. A lot of people kind of just thought it was a bit of nonsense, to be honest with you, but now that it has actually happened and it is over the line, Derbyshire has obviously here confirmed that it was something Mark Hughes was trying to do in the summer. So maybe if Derbyshire did sign in the summer, I wonder which signing that we got in through the door wouldn't have happened. Potentially Kian Harratt, but Kian Harratt was someone who we got in quite early, so I'm not really too sure. Maybe he would have just signed, and you know, that wouldn't have meant that another player wouldn't have come in through the door. He would have just been another addition and another option for us. I had my best time in football working under Mark Hughes when we were at Blackburn Rovers, so I'm looking forward to being with him and Glyn again. I don't know if Glyn Hodges was the assistant manager to Mark Hughes at Blackburn Rovers, but judging by his comment there, he certainly has worked with Glyn Hodges before. I've been lucky enough to play in the Premier League and Champions League, so I'm looking to bring that experience here and help Bradford City in whichever way I can. I look to play off the shoulder, something that we don't really have as a out-and-out striker at this moment in time. Oliver and Cook very similar to each other. Lee Angle, more of a number 10 in my opinion. Jake Young, more of a winger. Wright's more of a winger as well. But like he says, he likes to play off the shoulder and get in behind as much as he can. I love scoring goals, so want to do that and help the team win as much as possible. I cannot wait to get here and play in front of these wonderful supporters. Hopefully we can get some good wins on the board and keep giving them something to cheer for. The gaffer is very ambitious and has been throughout his playing and managing career, so coming here I want to do the best I possibly can to help get the club promoted. Hughes said, we are thrilled to be welcoming Matt to the club as we continue to add to our squad ahead of the January transfer window. Obviously this is the second signing that we have made before the January transfer window has even opened, with obviously us signing Kieran Kelly a couple of weeks ago, central defender from Bohemians, I believe. You can check that video out, it will be in the City signings playlist. He's a good professional and a good player I have known for a very long time. He's had a great intensity to everything he has done throughout his career and scored goals everywhere he has been. Matty is vastly experienced in the game, both up and down the footballing pyramid here in England and also on foreign shores, and will give us great energy at the top end of the pitch. Something that I would say, again, we have lacked a little bit with it's just Oliver or Andy Cook. They're not exactly the most energetic of strikers, you know, they're different type of players. We tried to get the move done in the summer, but we could not quite make it happen. We have been patient and his circumstances have changed, so we are pleased to be able to bring him in now. He will bring quality and invaluable experience to our dressing room, as well as added depth in our forward department. I am sure you will join me in wishing him a warm welcome. It's certainly been a 50-50 welcome to Bradford Bradford City, and we look forward to involving him in training over the coming days. Derbyshire will officially join the Bantams on January the 9th, 2023, so he's not going to be available for the game against Salford City. I mean, Kieran Kelly technically is available for that game, but Mark Hughes has said that he's still not up to fitness, so he won't be selected for that one. Upon the formal cancellation of his contract at North East United, with his move subject to the relevant EFL, FA and international clearances. If we have a look then at his career in a little bit more detail, his youth career was with Darwin up until 2002, before he joined Great Hartwood Town, where he scored 21 goals in 31 appearances. He was then picked up by Blackburn Rovers, where he scored 10 goals in 63 appearances between 2003 and 2009. In 2004 to 2005, though, he went out on loan to Plymouth Argyle, where he scored 0 goals in 12 appearances. In 2005 to 2006, he scored 10 goals in 16 appearances for Wrexham, before in 2009 joined Olympiacos on loan, where he scored 5 goals in 7 appearances. He did, though, make that move permanent, where he scored 6 goals in 14 up until 2011, before joining Birmingham City, though, in 2010, where he scored 0 goals in 13 appearances there. He then joined Nottingham Forest in 2011 for 3 years on a permanent basis, where he scored 8 goals in 44. In 2012, though, he went out on loan to Oldham Athletic, where he scored 4 goals in 18 appearances. 2013, he went out on loan to Blackpool, where he scored 0 goals in 12 appearances, before joining Rotherham United on a permanent basis in 2014 for 2 seasons, where he scored 17 goals in 69 appearances. Since then, though, he spent a lot of his career abroad. In 2016, he joined Omonia, a team in Cyprus, where he scored 62 goals in 113 matches for 4 years there, so he's done very well there, before joining Macarthur FC in the A-League in Australia, where he scored 14 goals in 25. He then went back to Cyprus, I believe, Cyprus, where he joined AEK Larnaca, where he scored 5 goals in 21 appearances, before most recently obviously joining North East United, where he scored 1 goal in 3 appearances there. So his spells have been very hit and miss. I think abroad he's certainly done a lot better. Obviously, Oldham Athletic at the time in 2012, actually it doesn't say where they were in 2012, it just says that they are currently in the National League. So I don't really know what standard Oldham were that time, Championship, League One, something around that. So he has struggled in England so far, to be honest with you. He did well at Wrexham. Apart from that, though, he has struggled. Done very well, though, abroad, and I'll be interested to see how he does get on. I've actually got some stats here from his time from the Indian Super League here. I was surprised SofaScore has the stats for the Indian Super League, but doesn't for the National League. He's played 8 matches so far this season, starting 6 of them, averaging 70 minutes per game. He scored 1 goal, averaging a goal every 561 minutes. He averages 1.5 shots per game with 0.3 shots on target per game. 2 big chances missed. He's got a goal conversion rate of 8%, which is not great, to be honest with you. He averages 19.4 touches per 90, 0 big chances created, and only 0.1 key passes as well per game. He averages a 65% passing accuracy, 90% in his own half, though, 46% in the opposition half, obviously that being successful. His defensive stats are alright as well for a striker. 0.1 interceptions per game, 0.6 tackles per game, 0.4 possession wins per game, 0.3 occasions per game he was dribble past, and also 0.8 clearances as well. No dribbles completed. He averages 3 total duels per 90, winning 39% of them, winning 62% of his ground duels, and only 28% of his aerial duels as well. So for me personally, I can't really comment too much on him because I haven't seen him play, so it's not really something that I can go in and give you so much detail about. The only question mark I would have is a 36-year-old being given an 18-month contract. He turns 37 in April. That's the only question mark here for me. It brings you a good option. You know, he brings some experience as well. This team doesn't really have much experience. Well, it does have quite a lot of experience in the attack, with obviously Oliver and Andy Cook both being the wrong side of 30. Matt Derbyshire comes in and is comfortably the oldest player in the team. But if he brings you the quality, brings you the experience, I think a successful season for Matt Derbyshire, if he's playing week in, week out, will be something between 8 and 12 goals, something like that. You know, I definitely do think he's got the quality to come here and score goals. Hopefully, though, it's not one of them where we've seen it so far in his career where he has had stints at English clubs where it hasn't really worked out and he's scored no goals. Some people are saying that he might be past it and he's a journeyman. League 2 isn't exactly the hardest of leagues. You know, we have seen some this season so far that there is some absolute dross in this league. Derbyshire can certainly come in with his quality that he has got, take some of the experiences that he has and bring them into this side. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these happy clappers that's going to be happy with every signing. I just think we should get behind this one. I do think this one is going to work out. I personally wanted Jack Marriott to come in and be this star striker who's going to be the smaller one with the pace, someone to play in that Tyreek Wright role that we saw on Thursday night against Harrogate Town. Unfortunately, that doesn't look like it is going to happen. Maybe we're going to be priced out of a move on that occasion, but I do think whoever does end up with Jack Marriott, more than likely will be another League Two club. I think they'll get an absolute steal on their hands, no matter what the fee is. If you can keep Jack Marriott fit, he's a very good player at this level. But Derbyshire, I do think he is going to come in. I think he's going to score goals as well. We've seen so far this season, we don't have many players who are going to score goals. In my opinion, I think the A-League and the Cyprus First Division are probably better quality, better standard than League Two. That's just my opinion. I can't say I'm an avid watcher of the Cyprus League or the Australian A-League. I don't really know anything about the Indian League. All I know there is that Curtis Guthrie is currently playing there, so if it's anything to go by, hopefully it's nothing like Curtis Guthrie. Fingers crossed though it does work out for Bradford City, because that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed watching, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 80 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to get your thoughts on this signing down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Bradford City signing Matt Derbyshire on a free transfer on an 18-month contract from North East United? Thank you very much for watching today's video. Don't forget as well, we currently have a sale on the channel memberships. Not long left to go now before that sale does close, so make sure to get involved in that if you haven't already. Press the join button next to the subscribe button. Thank you for watching though. Have a good rest of your day, and I shall see you all tomorrow for the Salford at home match preview. Peace.